Hello and welcome to weekly writing vlog number whatever. It's not even writing, it's reading and writing. Yeah, I've not done these for a while, but I thought I'd get back to it. So today it is Saturday. I'm a little bit hungover, which is why I look slightly homeless at the moment. This is a violin. I'm selling some of my instruments, so getting rid of some of them to like make some space and raise a bit of money for maybe a nice Fender Stratocaster. We'll see. Yeah, so I went to an open mic night last night, so that's why I'm hungover today. I'm currently reading The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. I'm about 100 pages in. I want to read it so I can then watch the Netflix series, so I'll probably do that this week. My reading hasn't been great lately, but I'm trying to get back to it, and maybe this will help, who knows. However, right now, I am going to go to the Arts Centre, which is just round the corner from me, because they are having a Christmas fair, and I don't really care for Christmas particularly much, but I'd like to go show some support, so I'm going to go do that. Alright.
I don't understand. We can spare that one, and then we can...
I'm watching PewDiePie play Deltarune, I guess it's called. I think it's a prequel or something to the game Undertale. Anyway, I went to the Christmas fair thing. I bought, my friend Lorraine does some baking, so she made vegan cookies. This is all that's left. I'm saving this little bite so that my friend Jordanna can try it. And also, I got this for her, which is some of Lorraine's chocolate brownie. But I can only eat the vegan cookie. So I had a vegan cookie, it was very nice. And then I also bought some chili piccalilli from some nice old ladies. Yeah, bless them, they were like, you do know it's very hot, don't you dear? And I was like, yes, I like spicy food. So I'm gonna try that later, maybe on a sandwich or something. But so I did that, and then I went to my friend Dave's house because yesterday's open mic, when Dave dropped me off home, I accidentally picked up his guitar instead of my guitar. So I actually bumped into his housemate at this Christmas fair. So I walked over to Dave's via mine so that she could meet Biggie, who is currently asleep, and so that we could sort the guitars out and stuff. So I've done that, and I'm now about to get out of this dressing gown, put a coat on, and go to the laundrette. Whee! I don't know why I said it like that. Also, The Haunting of Hill House is cracking. I'm really enjoying it. Very atmospheric and spooky. It's vegan chocolate spread. Alrighty, I've just done my walk. I am worn out. Am I in focus? I can never tell on this thing. I'm about 30 pages left on The Haunting of Hill House. So really enjoying it so far. It's not quite a 5-star, but it's a good 4.5 for me. I really like the sort of feeling of the tension and the kind of the slow build up of it all, but at the same time it feels like everything's happening quickly. I think I have seen a few spoilers, so I kind of know how it ends, which means I've kind of read it slightly differently, I think. But yeah, overall really enjoying it, looking forward to watching the Netflix thing. Now I've had my shower, I was actually going to go to the supermarket to get some food, and I forgot it's Sunday, so it's closed. So I'm just gonna have to make something with what I've got, and then I'm going to an open mic night at the Bell in Prince's Risborough. So that's hosted by a guy called Chris, who also hosts another one here in High Wycombe. I'm going with my friend Jordanna, who was in one of the, in fact I'll link below to when we did a set of Brian Jonestown Massacre covers. So we're gonna split an Uber. I think my friend Lorraine is going. And then there are some other people who are the usual suspects who go to loads of these things. So so yeah, so I'll take my camera along, and if anything good happens, I'll film it, and I guess I'll play some music. But right now I need to shower, make some food, and then get ready to go, I guess. I don't even know when this thing starts. Apparently I've got a couple hours till I'm getting picked up, I think. But I just saw on Facebook that the actual event starts in 35 minutes. So I'm trying to find that out, so I better go. Say hello to the internet.
Hi internet, peace, love and empathy.
Sometimes you got to squeeze. Sometimes you got to say please. Sometimes you got to say, hey, I'm gonna fuck you.
screen closer.
I'm gonna hump you, and sweetly I'm gonna ball you discreetly. And then you say, hey, I bought you flowers. And then you say, oh, wait a minute, Sally. To be a working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. We're going down together. We're going down, down, down together. At the open mic night, there are chords of course and a little applause.
Crying like a fire in the sun. Look how the saints are coming through. And it's all over now, baby. The mountains that go
How do you think your performance went?
terrible!
Fire above the sea. Close my eyes and hope that someone will catch me. Falling, falling. Yeah, I'm falling, falling, falling. I want to be there forever. I want to set us free.
Something's got a hold of my heart. Ooh, yeah. Smiling, I am lustful. So fucking angry. What else can I do?
So take me to your mansion in the sky. Just open up your big house in the sky. But don't ask me what I've done, 'cause I will lie. Just make room in your mansion in the sky. Just make room in your mansion in the sky.
Hello. Hello. I'm a bit hungover today. It was a good night though. I just thought I'd do a quick update. I am still reading The Haunting of Hill House. Very, very nearly finished now. About 20 pages to go. And then I think I'm going to read this, which is Sisters by Louisa May Alcott, which is the first in my Vintage Minis box set. So I think it's about time to start cracking on with those. So that is the plan. I'm just here doing some work. I've got the curtains closed and I'm sitting in my dressing gown because I hate the world. I don't really hate the world, I just can't be arsed today. So yes, I just thought I would let you know. I will probably do some filming in a bit, also some editing. Yeah. And I'm watching YouTube as well. I'm up to November the 8th. So I think I'm 11 days behind still. But I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'd like to be at least less than a week behind. That is the goal. Alright. Anyway, back to work. Hey, Biggie. We're watching Narcos Mexico, aren't we? And I've made a den. Yes. And come through here, I'm making breakfast brownie with a strawberry bottom. Because I like strawberry bottoms. So that's kind of what it looks like. Alright, cat. Theoretically, it should be cooked. My goodness. Look at it. Beautiful. That's what I came up with. What do you reckon? It's absolutely vile outside, but I'm going to go and do my walk anyway. I'm also on low battery, but I'll try and take some footage and give you an update when I get in. Alright. Stripy gloves. I'm going to an open mic night in a bit. I'm going to go see my friend Dave there. I don't like that lighting. It's superficial anyway. It's for the vlog. Anyway, yeah, so I need to stop fucking around and actually go. But also I need to practice some songs. So that's what I'm going to go and do now. Yes. Oh, and I have some books to update you on. I just haven't had time or battery actually. There's a cat. As you can see, he likes to help me work. What are you doing up there? That's the sink. Excuse me. Thank you.
You guys are so immature. You're bullying someone who's not even here to defend herself. We're not bullying her. We're just saying that her parents...
So I'm watching Ozzy Man Reviews talk about penguins, but weirdly, I've just been reading about penguins. Let me read this. So this is my current read. I'm currently reading Death by Julian Barnes. Come on, get into focus. Yes, so this is one of the vintage minis that I have the box set of. I'm gonna read you. I wanted to read you this because this is well, obviously this book's all about death, basically, you know. But I thought this was a really well written paragraph. It's quite a long one, so bear with me. Emperor penguins have been in fashion lately, with cinematic and TV voiceovers urging us to anthropomorphism. How can we resist their lovely incompetent bipedalism? See how they rest lovingly on one another's breasts, shuffle a precious egg between parental feet, share the food search just as we share supermarket duties. Watch how the whole group huddles together against the snowstorm, demonstrating social altruism. Are we like those Antarctic penguins, or are they like us? We go to the supermarket, they slither and wobble across miles of ice to the open sea in search of food. But here is one detail the wildlife programs omit. When the penguins approach the water's edge, they begin to dawdle and loiter. They have reached food, but also danger. The sea contains fish, but also seals. Their long journey might result not in eating, but getting eaten, in which case their offspring back in the penguin huddle will starve to death and their own gene pool will be terminated. So this is what the penguins do. They wait until one of their number, either more hungry or more anxious, gets to where the ice runs out and is gazing down into the nutritious yet deadly ocean, and then, like a gang of commuters on a station platform, they nudge the imprudent bird into the sea. Hey, just testing. This is what these lovable anthropomorphizable penguins are really like. And if we are shocked, they are at least behaving more rationally, more usefully, even more altruistically than the gracious actor of our own species pushing a man from a train. So yes. So this is quite interesting. I mean, I guess a lot of it's about coming to terms with your own mortality. There was this bit in it earlier where he mentioned, he called it a writer's would you rather, and he said, would you rather die in the middle of writing your manuscript and then some bastard fucking takes it and finishes it for you, or would you rather die in the middle of writing your manuscript and no bastard in the world wants to do it for you? Anyway, I finished reading The Haunting of Hill House. It was very good. I gave it a 4 out of 5, no, 4.5 out of 5 I think. Very atmospheric, and I would say it's not necessarily for everyone, but if you're a horror reader, you should read it. It's just one of those books. I'm surprised I didn't get to it earlier, to be honest. And I also read Sisters by Louisa May Alcott. This is another one of these vintage minis. I started working my way through the box set, and I didn't like this. I think I gave it a 2 out of 5. It was just too sickly sweet, you know? Let me read you, for example, part of this. "Joe does use such slang words," observed Amy, with a reproving look at the long figure stretched on the rug. Joe immediately sat up, put her hands in her apron pockets, and began to whistle. Don't, Joe, it's so boyish. That's why I do it. I detest rude, unladylike girls. I hate affected niminy-piminy chits. Birds in their little nests agree, sang Beth, the peacemaker, with such a funny face that both sharp voices softened to a laugh, and the pecking ended for that time. Yeah, I don't know. And also another thing that was doing my head in was that she uses so many, I don't know what the word would be, like signifiers or whatever, dialogue things anyway. So, you know, like, blah, 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 he said, blah, 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 she replied. And like, but she'll do it where every time anyone says something, and then it's like, she retorted. Like, it's just weird uses of words. I don't know. I just didn't like it. So yeah, anyway, you can probably tell, I'm a little bit hungover. My voice has gone a little bit. But the open mic night was fun, and I got a little bit of footage. I played with my mate Dave. I did a few songs myself. Came home, had a lovely sleep. Biggie was meowing lots this morning as well, but he's gone to bed now, so I'm just here, just awake. And I don't know if you can see, that's my oven is out. My oven is like out from the side because for some reason the oven is in front of the water tap, and I needed to turn the water tap off because there's a plumber going upstairs, but it also turns my water off as well. So, bummer. So I have no water. But that's fine, I'm going to go to the shop and get some orange juice. Alright, it's in a bit. Alright, I'm about halfway through Death. Having internet issues. So I'm watching Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Which I'm not sure if I'm going to like. I'm 10 minutes in and don't like it much, but whatever. Through here, I have been in the kitchen. I am making sort of spaghetti bolognese, basically. I got this little packet mix, here it is. Coleman's Herbie Spaghetti Bolognese. And this has been sitting on my herbs and spices shelf and doing my head in, so I thought I'd finally make it. So there's like the mix. I put a few chilies in as well. Some pepper, some onion, bit of garlic, loads of mushroom, and tinned tomatoes. And then I am boiling some spaghetti. Hurrah! I had a bit of an accident and dropped the spaghetti in the sink, but I salvaged what I could, and it looks pretty good. So yeah. And here is the final result. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, I'm gonna go tuck in, I'm hungry. Hello, it is Thursday. My sleep is terrible at the moment. The cat kept me awake from 4 AM till 8 AM this morning, meowing. So then I slept a bit later, then my landlord came round to do some stuff. Anyway, it's currently 4:45 in the evening. I'm about to go and get ready because I'm going to go and get a bus to Marlow, which is where I used to work, because my old work is putting on an event there. So I'm going to that. Yeah. So I might see some of the people I used to work with as well. So anyway, I'm gonna get in a shirt and tie, and not a tie, just shirt and trousers and the Converse, I guess. I was gonna update you with some books as well. So I finished reading Death by Julian Barnes. This was a 4 out of 5 for me. It does really make you think, and I think we should all spend a bit of time thinking about death, to be honest. I think it's healthy, you know. And there was a lot of like kind of anecdotal stuff as well. He talks about how a lot of different people died, including different artists and writers and stuff like that. And overall just very interesting. I've also read a bit more of Work Rules by Lazlo Bock, which is my my bedtime book, and this is actually for a client, although the point of reading this is so that I could write a review / sort of Spark Notes summary of it, and I've already finished doing that even though I haven't finished reading the book, so go figure. And now I'm reading Measly Middle Ages by Deary, just to try and crack on with these horrible history things. In fact, I should get some time to read on the bus to and from Marlow to go to this event. So then I'm going to start Osric Fingerbone and the Spring of Jacks by Michael Israel Jarvis. So this is the second book in a series. It's an indie book set in London, but like an alternative London in the late 1800s. And I need to do that for Todd and Dane's indie read along. Was actually supposed to read it last month, but my bad. Anyway, I've got to go get ready, so see you in a bit.
Just delivery, which you could have done in an email. So I think a generic example would be.
Oh, he does the other end, which sort of just chats a load of shit. Right? So Charlie, for those that don't know, Charlie used to work at FST.
Biggie. I've been recording, haven't I? Making a mess. Hello. So yes, yesterday it got a bit messy. Yeah, they like a drink at my old work. So yeah, we played like beer pong and some other stuff. I got to sleep at 4 AM this morning. Woke up at 8:30. And then when I woke up, because I was still drunk and because I'm self-employed, so I can get away with it, I actually I recorded a song of mine called Chasing Dust. I wrote it, you know, 2-3 weeks ago or something. So I recorded this song, so that was good. Then I went out and did my walk, and then yeah, then I worked after that. I got back onto the grind, and it's currently 7:30 in the evening. I'm just being a bit productive, so doing some filming, doing a bit more work, which I'll just scatter some throughout the weekend, you know, and yeah, and reading and chilling really, doing a bit of writing as well. So I finished reading Measly Middle Ages by Deary. It's a 4 out of 5. It's yeah, I mean, it's a good book. I mean, all the Horrible Histories books are pretty enjoyable. I mean, they're all kind of similar kind of quality levels. If you've read one, you kind of know what to expect, you know. But I do like the Middle Ages as well, so so I enjoyed that. And now I am cracking on with Osric Fingerbone and the Spring of Jacks by Michael Israel Jarvis. So I'm about 50 odd pages in. Yeah, and it's good so far. Okay, so on that note, I am off to go and be slightly more productive and maybe even to film some more stuff. God, my hair looks weird today. It's just, I don't even know anymore. Oh, and I might make some food later, we'll see. Alright. We've made a den, haven't we, Biggie? Don't leave the den. It's well comfy. And I'm watching, what's it called? The Last Kingdom. Oh no! Oh mate, I guess I got so drunk at the work thing on Thursday that I have a 2-day hangover. So now it's Saturday and I still feel dire. But I did at least get some more sleep, and I'm just off to my mate Ollie's house because I left my bank card there. Biggie, you're not coming with me, mate. What are you doing? So yeah, I'm going for a little walk, and then later there is an open mic I didn't know about. It's actually karaoke versus open mic. So I think me and my mate Dave are going. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Right.
Oh, I'm still alive.
Good. Good.
What the hell?
This is Ollie Jacobs. He's just woken up.
Hello.
Oh, quick, promote your book.
Go to unbound.com, search deep down there, and pledge towards the horror about a hole.
There we go.
There's a hole, and people go mad, and it's weird.
My glove smells like lady. And to clarify, I mean the dog. And to clarify by the dog, I mean the greyhound. Hello, the cat is meowing, aren't you? Aren't you meowing, Biggie? Why are you meowing? I'm back from the open mic night. It is, it's 25 to 2. I didn't realise it was that late. Yes, you want some food, don't you? Okay, we'll give you some food. I'm not as drunk as I could be. Come on. Because nobody else showed up. So we played for 2 hours. So I had a couple beers while we were playing. But yeah, that was fun. Need to hoover. I need to do that tomorrow. Okay. What are you doing? Yeah? Is that where you live now? Yeah? Biggie cam! Yay! Currently just watching The Last Kingdom, which I believe is based on some Bernard Cornwell books actually. It is 10:15 in the morning on Sunday. It is the Sunday Jam at the Arts Centre later, so I'll probably go in that and maybe play with my friend Dave, because again I mentioned we played for like 2 hours yesterday. Still reading Osric Fingerbone. I'm on page 120, so I haven't made much progress since last time, but I thought I would just update you. Other than that, today I'm just being productive in terms of some writing. I might get some writing done. I'm probably going to crack on with my memoirs, because I haven't been doing too much of those recently. Going to tidy the house up a little bit, hopefully do some filming as well, because I keep saying I'm going to and I keep not doing it, and potentially some editing, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, just wanted to give you a little update. Alright. As you can see, the weaponry in The Last Kingdom has got quite sophisticated since I last checked in, and they were fighting with swords and bows and arrows. Now I'm watching, I finished watching The Last Kingdom. Really good show, I would definitely recommend it, especially if you've read the books by Bernard Cornwell. So now I'm watching Narcos Mexico, because I've watched Narcos, and now Narcos Mexico is a thing apparently, and it's 1:15 in the morning, and I'm kind of tired. I'm actually not super tired. I do have a driving lesson tomorrow, so that's an issue. But there are 10 episodes in this season, and I've got half an hour left on the final episode, so it seems weird to not stay up and finish it now. Yeah, what else we got? On Osric Fingerbone, I am on page 216. I have got to be honest, I'm just not really taking it in. You know when you read a book and you're like, I'm sure I'm missing something here. Like, the world building is very thorough in it, and I just don't think I remember enough from the first book for that to work for me in the second book. You know, it assumes that I remember a lot more than I do, I guess. But the writing's great. I did notice one mistake where it said "to" with like T-O instead of T-O-O. But other than that, I mean, it's been pretty well done for an indie release. I made Mushroom Wellington earlier with my Bosh cookbook. It's by Henry Firth and Ian Theasby. With cookbooks, what I'm doing at the moment is basically I'll go through them all when I get them and note down every single recipe on the list that I want to do, and then yeah, and then I go through and methodically try them all, and then if they work out well, I put them into my master list of recipes, and then once I've tried all the recipes in a particular cookbook, I can then consider that read and do my review of it and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I should finish Osric Fingerbone today, and then I'm going to read Drinking by John Cheever, which is one of the vintage mini modern books from the box set that I got, so I'm very happy about that. And the other news really is I have been trying to tidy in here. It's actually a right old mess in the kitchen, look, because I've been doing the other rooms, but I've also been listing some stuff on eBay. So actually, my old camera, you know the one, you guys might remember it, the one with the fisheye lens on it, I very rarely use it anyway. And I sold that for about 280 quid, which is nice. Sold a few other bits and bobs, a few instruments here and there that I'm getting rid of to sort of downsize my collection. But the goal is to then buy something nice. So I think totally I've made about £400 already from selling stuff. And I'm hoping to make maybe another 100, 200, because I'm just doing this sort of spring clean, you know, and seeing what I have that I want to get rid of. And then it just gives me more space in here too, which is lovely. So I'll probably have a look up there. Obviously I'm not going to sell my Pointless trophy. Yeah, I probably won't sell any of that stuff. I mean, maybe I might sell the Dungeons and Dragons board game, because I don't think I'm ever going to play that with anyone. But I don't know, we'll see anyway. And yeah, but on that note anyway, this is the end of the vlog. So you know, thanks for watching. We're back again, hurrah. Future vlogs in the next couple of weeks, pretty much just gonna be me going to open mic nights and reading books, really. And I'm cracking on with my memoirs as well, so I'm writing those again at the moment. All in all, yeah, just being productive. So now that I've finished this, I guess I'm gonna go and edit this. If I can finish editing this evening, I can render it overnight. So maybe we'll do that, we'll see. But yeah, and I just posted an Isaac Asimov review. So anyway, on that note, thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video if you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books. Hit subscribe for more, and I will see you soon for another bookish video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.